probably the single best thing that you could say about this game's story, if you choose to say anything good about it at all, would be that the Mighty Numbers are portrayed and act like a bunch of siblings. What are big sisters for, Dynatron says. Hey, watch your mouth counter, Shade. I'm 6 whole Mighty Numbers older than you. So, not a terrible idea, having them act like a bunch of siblings, and having Beck kind of be like the youngest one who goes on to save them all. I can see it. It comes from a desire to give, these modern equivalents to the Robot Masters of the old Mega Man games. Hard Man, Flame Man, Cut Man, Top Man, Gemini? Wow, that should not be a hard word to pronounce. Gemini Man? Named after the constellation. But, I get it. It's about trying to take them from being faceless and anonymous and actually giving them some personality. Not a terrible way to do it. On the record, I'm against words in video games, generally, but if it's spoken dialogue not requiring me to read, that's usually acceptable so long as it doesn't go on too long. It should be quick and relevant and to the point, and the dialogue exchanges in this game pretty much have been, so I can't complain about that too badly. And I like the fact that they all kind of think of each other as like siblings. They're like a family. And that in and of itself goes a long way to giving the new Robot Masters, as they were, personality that, say, like, the Mavericks in the Mega Man X games did not have. Mega Man X4 and onwards, what personality did they have, in those static dialogue boxes that you just press X or whatever to get past as quickly as you can so you can get the goddamn boss fight to start? That's not a successful way of doing that. So if oh shit, I failed. I'm gonna get hit. Woomph. I'm out of practice. It's been a week since I've attempted on this. Anyway, this is attempt number 15. And now that I've said that one very minor good thing about how this game presents itself, I will shut up and focus on losing. I should focus on winning, but I don't have a whole lot of hope. Not on my 15th attempt. We'll see how things go. I later realized that I was wrong, by the way. They had indeed mentioned Trinity in a cutscene earlier, but I was so strong into my mad mode that I didn't remember it by the time she was mentioned at the end. And I was like, this final boss comes out of nowhere. But thinking on it, really what they should have done is they should have had more build-up to Trinity to make this final conflict actually feels like it means something. Attempt number 16, by the way. They should have had more build-up to Trinity, similar to what the Sorceress got in Shovel Knight. She actually got some build-up towards the end, so you actually felt like there was something going on when you finally had your final conflict with her. That there was actually some kind of weight and meaning and emotional impact. There was some kind of story relevance to what was happening in the gameplay. But upon discussing this with a friend, I later realized that basically everything that Mighty Number 9 did wrong, Shovel Knight did right. It's kind of ironic when you think about it, because Shovel Knight takes from the intellectual tradition of Mega Man, which, allegedly Inafune is responsible for, and now this new game that Inafune is responsible for ends up being way worse than the game that took from the intellectual tradition that he supposedly started. It's weird, isn't it? It makes you think, what was going on behind the scenes at Capcom all that time? Is what Kamiya said about Inafune just being a business manager and not a game designer absolutely true? Oh, Mighty Number 9 is to be an indication of anything, probably yes. I played another concept game on the Vita, Soul Sacrifice. And people tell me it was great and wonderful and awesome. I didn't like it that much, maybe because it's just very dark. And I'm not into super dark games all that much, but also it kind of bored me. It never grabbed me. I don't know why. It might not be a bad game. I don't know if I never gave it a fair shake, but oh, Inafune, what I said before stands. absolutely. If Inafune can go back and clean up his shit, and if his team can come out with a good product like we think they're probably capable of doing, then, well, I'll forgive them. I'll forgive them this one time. It would be fair. It'd be nice if there was some kind of marker on the health bar that would show me exactly when each of the push points are, so that I can see when the present damage is approaching one of the push points. I can get close to the boss and prepare to face ram it. But right now I feel like I'm kind of guessing. I don't know exactly when those push points will be. I'm starting to feel like the thing I'll remember about this game is not going to be pew pew pew, but how ridiculously shittily imbalanced the last boss fight was. This shit is really artificially lengthened out by Trinity's invincibility times. Both literally by her just reflecting your shots, and effectively by her being out of reach. It feels like just her first phase takes for fuckdamn ever, just because of that. I know how to fight this boss now, it's time costly. It takes you a long time to get through it, because you can't offend very often. That's not good boss design! If I'm good, if I've skilled myself up, I should be able to put down a boss in a couple of minutes. I'm reminded of like a really serious and kind of hard to refute complaint that I heard about Metroid Prime, the first Metroid Prime game. Really pretty great game, all told. But the pacing of the final boss is really frustrating. There's no way to be good and therefore speed through it, at least not so far as I'm aware. It just takes a really fuckdamn long time to wear the boss down, and there's no way around that. Making time a necessary component of a boss fight is indicative of lazy design. You know, you're trying to make it feel like there's something there just by forcing the player to put a lot of time investment into it, no matter how efficient they are at actually putting the boss down. I need to know where the push points are, because I effectively cannot offend during this phase. Unless I know exactly, if I can tell the timing of exactly when these guff particles are going to come out. Also, how the fuck do I avoid them? I have to know the timing of them. There's no way around it. I have to grind up enough attempts on that one attack pattern so that I can know the timing of them. And that is going to take for fucking ever. The opening segment to this level is another example of forced time requirement in design. I can't make these blocks come out any faster. But so I have to wait for them to come out in their own timing. Which means I just sit here, getting more and more frustrated because I can't just rush through the level and earn more attempts on the boss. No, fuck even earning attempts on the boss. Earning attempts on one attack pattern. Hell, even Tiamat didn't have that problem. Man. Yes, I've entirely noticed how ever since summer of 2012, I've begun using La Mulana as the measuring stick against which I measure all other games. That's sad. I mean, it's not a sad fact in and of itself. It's sad because of how much bitching I did during that game, and now I'm, after the fact, now I'm complaining about how, well, I wish this were more like La Mulana, and La Mulana did this right, and blah-blah-doo. I didn't know what I had. I'm very sorry at how angry I was. Maybe I should do like a short video where I just have a clip of me annotating over one of my own complaint sprees in La Mulana, being like, UD, you're a fucking tool bag, shut up. You don't know that you want what you don't know that you want. Just having to guess where the push points are, so that I can get an optimal chance of face ramming Trinity without hurting myself in the process. Do I have to take out the bottom stock in order to have a chance to avoid things? It's still gonna hit me down there.
All right.
A health restore is not going to be enough if I can't figure out that attack pattern. And there's another attack pattern I haven't even figured out yet. The one where the flower bulb is on the walls throwing the hurricanes at you. That I haven't really even tried. Oh shit. How can you get down there and take out the stock really, really quickly so that she can't reach you? Maybe if I got down there immediately, I could do it. And I could do it in time to avoid getting hit, that is. I don't know. Whoops. Nope, one more hit will down me. Alright, is this the new attack pattern? It's about time. Yep. See, this one I really haven't even attempted on all that much. I've just seen it exactly once. Fuck. Small window. Are you invincible this whole time? Oh, great. Because we haven't seen enough of that, have we? Fucking cheap-ass shit. Get her again on this. Oh fuck, you're not doing the pattern. Ah! Button mash all day long. Button mash, singing a song. You're gonna do the hurricane pattern again, aren't you? I'm not. You're not gonna do just your normal flower pattern. Or are you? Okay, I might actually get a chance to down you if I'm careful. But you probably won't do this charge pattern twice like you normally do. Nope, I wasn't fast enough. I just need to get... No, you're invincible this entire time, though, so I'm not going to get another push point here. And if you hit me, I'm dead. And then this entire attempt is wasted. Fuck damn. Fuck! Attempt number 20. Is this Trinity's weakness? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? You have to use Trinity's weakness to avoid the disadvantage of the really, really long invincibility times. What lazy fucking design. That's not cool. Look at that. does her weakness persist on the next phase? Or is it something else? I wanted to Buster Duel this nonsense, but this fight really, really does not want you to Buster Duel. Yeah, it is the same weakness. Wow. It slows her down, too. My God! This would effectively become easy. Especially if I had 1 or 2 health refills. Oh my lord. That is such a night and day difference from Buster Dueling. Yeah, and I get a weapon regen if I faceplant something and absorb it. Fuck you, Kane. Just telling me no, basically. You don't get to Buster Duel. Unless you want to TAS it, you basically have to have this weakness weapon. Oh, fuck shits and saucy bits. So Cryosphere, the one who I complained about the most, is the one who's coming to save my ass. What are big sisters for, eh? I know, that was Dynatron. I'm gonna fail this attempt just because I don't have enough health bar to survive, but knowing that this works... That friend who I've mentioned a couple of times talks to me about the stuff shown and expressed in each video after watching it. And I can imagine him saying, after 20-some-odd attempts, UD, just fucking use the special weapons already, okay? You've already proved you don't like this game very much. Why torture yourself any further by Buster Dueling, eh? Just fucking use the special weapons. Oh, here we are. Oh shit! Ah! I screwed myself on that one. Totally avoidable. I could probably put her down in this cycle. No? What? Okay, don't tell me this is an alternate ending thing where I could choose to save her or not. Of course I'm gonna save her. Mostly so I can fucking chew her out for being such a tool. in the end, she was an egg. Oh, whoa. Is that Trinity? Like in proper robo form? Speak, Trinity. I dare you.
Mission clear.
Don't you even patronize me with a fucking score here, game. You give me a D? No. You're not winning my favor. I give you a fucking F- for how frustrating that was. Oh, she has a Pokemon cry.
Your true form. I did it. I mean, you did it, Trinity. We did it. Excellent work, Beck. Excellent. You have surpassed even my greatest expectations.
Shut up. It's your fault this all happened.
Warning. All cells in the area are no longer under Trinity's control. They are destabilized.
Of course. Time to evacuate. It's falling apart. Ah!
The whole place is coming down. Ah!
The assimilation threat is gone. Mighty numbers. Rescue Beck and Trinity.
Roger that.
Wait, are you not going to show it? You didn't show it, you dicks! No. You can't just cut to, like, here's a still photo of how everyone's happy. Hibba-dibba-doo. Cheap. Lazy. You got tired toward the end, didn't you? I know I did. Yeah, just show me some still photos. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This is definitely an emotionally satisfying conclusion to what we just witnessed. What? What am I witnessing? Did Beck go into the Coliseum and, like, fight for sport? Oh my god. What an unsatisfying ending. Okay. Is there going to be something after the credits? So, look. I usually like to let the whole thing play the first time I finish a game. I can't do that in this case, because I read somewhere that it actually shows every single backer of the Kickstarter campaign. Everyone. The credits take like 4 hours. I wish I were joking, but this is my understanding. If we waited long enough, my name would eventually come up. But I don't care. I will never touch this game again if I can possibly help it. So if at all possible, you know, to keep from hating these people whose names are about to pass by, stop it, Inafune. I'm going to press start. I'm going to try to skip this noise. Mighty number 90001? Yeah, skip all. What is this? Is this somehow less stupid than the ending we just witnessed?
Control when she absorbed Beck's empathy and caring nature, his heart.
Uh-huh.
The new synthetic protein makes it possible for robots to evolve ethically, to grow responsibly.
I really need coffee,
Just
though.
wait. This will revolutionize the science of robotics, the fate of all robots, of all mankind.
What terrible facial expression.
You got lucky, that's all. And cleaning up your own mess doesn't make you a visionary.
Yeah, you tell him.
Besides, who can guarantee the behavior of robots left to their own devices, evolving on their own?
You tell him, man. You tell this guy off.
It's unnecessary, and worse, dangerous. I remain unconvinced, Bill.
You're the good guy, Blackwell.
Don't call me that. My name is William White.
Yeah, see? Nah.
I'll show you. I'll show you and everyone else who doubted me.
Yeah, you're definitely the bad guy. You're absolute. That's villain talk right there, dude. Blackwell's the hero here. Well, I mean,
Then only
Beck.
time will tell if this mighty number 9, this Beck, is a blessing or a curse.
Put him in a capsule for 30 years to test his programming. That worked before, I think.
New content in extra mode is here.
Whatever.
What should...
And so I'll just poke my nose on the Vermilion Destroyer just because it does look like this is extra game content. This is probably some super hard boss that I'm not going to give enough of a shit to try.
I've heard him use the name Thunder before. Is that where he is hiding? We are being hacked by an outside source. They are trying to steal our location data.
Anonymous.
Dr. White, I cannot stop.
They have some guts to target us directly.
Checking their access location now. It seems to be coming from a...
What in the world could my former employer want?
Because that's how you
Beck,
talk normally,
I need to
right?
Investigate. Got it.
You are all
So it's not just a boss fight, it's a whole stage.
system ready? Go!
If this is too hard and I just don't give enough of a shit, I'm not going to finish it. Because fuck everything sideways and upside down. What's going on here? Why are these bots already weakened? Oh, I get it. It's because the Destroyer has been through here, right? Also, I think it's hilarious that Vermilion Destroyer's name is like the initials VD.
I've been watching you.
Ray.
You're a predator as well.
Yeah, you were part of the expansion.
Professor, a strange robot is...
Beck seems to have encountered something. Professor, how should...
Silence!
I can hack radio waves.
I lost my comlink. But how could...
Probably just jamming you, dude.
I am Ray. And you.
Yeah. No health bar. Scary.
Over.
Yeah, this just kind of looks like a normal boss fight so far. You're not doing anything too crazy. Ow. Oh, I have a health refill. I'm sure as shit gonna use it. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just fighting this completely out of habit for whatever skills I've learned in Mega Man games.
Clear!
Is that it? Plot armor fails you. Why didn't you do that before? If you have that much power, why didn't you do that a minute ago? That's fair.
That's more like it.
Now, it was highlighted red, so I probably could have seen that coming.
That's more like it.
We're in the sewers, the sewers. We'll probably get some Rattatas down here, I guess. One symptom of being a Pokemon fan is you tend to think of everything in terms of Pokemon. It's probably not a healthy mindset. It's probably something that will lead to my eventual demise. I don't see a way around this. It was good knowing you. My name is usually goddamn dead, and he died playing Pokemon.
Here we go.
The bat's all up in my face.
Here we go.
I probably shouldn't use my health refill now, because this means the real boss fight's going to happen in a minute. At the end of whatever this long, linear, very boring designed sewer is. With no, like, interesting level gimmicks whatsoever. I'm just going left to right and shooting the things that are here. This is not interesting. This is not really good level design. This is pretty boring, actually. I'm just shooting at things until they fall apart. Oh, wow. Platforms to jump on? Do they know it's Christmas? Thank you, Bloodbot. I didn't keep my health refill, by the way. Just because I died, I don't have that health refill anymore.
But why? Why am I alive?
Dude, get in line. Every sentient being in existence wonders this. You are not special for wondering why you exist, dude. You think you're cool for having an existential crisis? Get up on my level, dude. How much should I give a shit about this, honestly? What's over? Did something start? Or, look, if you're really in that much pain and having that much problems, just, like, jump into an incinerator or something. Kill yourself if you can. I mean, if you need help getting euthanized, I'm sure Dr. White can help me, and if he won't help, then Blackwell will help, and Maybe we could trick Sonda into helping. He's not that smart. You could probably make him do something really, really unethical if you positioned it in the way of like, hey, if you do this thing, I'll give you a box of Twinkies, and he wouldn't even question it because the guy loves Twinkies. I mean, look how fuck damn fat he is. He's almost certainly binging on snack food more often than you and I do. Oh, how many times am I going to have to fight you? I'm like 1 inch away from having to start this all over again. Not 1 inch away, but unless I get an extra life pretty quick, that's going to happen. And that's likely to happen because I'm just charging through this shizbiz because I really don't give a shit. I'm just kind of just doing it to do it. Goddamn bats, Stegoso. Every game that you exist in, nobody likes you, ever.
Here we go. Here we go.
It'd be nice if I could regain health by absorbing these enemies through the cell blasts. Can I not jump high enough? No, I can't. Well, blast a million. I don't even know how to feel about things. Thanks again, Plugbot, for prolonging this nonsense. Okay, this has got to be the final one.
I will have my answers. From him!
Let's just go talk to him. Look, I know the guy.
More with the professor.
You know this man.
You have my diagram up there.
The professor
My schematic.
created me. I won't let you near him in this state. You're completely out of control.
You will tell me exactly where I can find him.
Do you have a gender?
Or I will tear it from your cells.
Oh, Rachel. So yeah, I guess you're female. Alright, the true boss fight has begun, and this was not that long of a level, so if I lose this, I can see me taking another attempt on it. And this doesn't look to be, like, too upsettingly, bullshittingly hard. So, I'll try. I'm not going to first attempt it. You're going to pull some shit out of your hat that I won't be prepared for.
Give up!
Why? I'm not doing that badly.
Give up already!
Hey, get out of the camera. That thing's proprietary. Do you know how much those cameras cost? Get away from there.
There is no escape! What a scourge! Your cells are intoxicating!
Yeah. Enjoy the high on my dead entrails while you can. Attempt number 2. You know, I'm really struck by how milquetoast and lackluster that ending was. Here's the emotional payoff for the boss that we didn't build up. Have a bunch of still photos with no words, which I'd be fine, except it doesn't match the pacing or the tone of the rest of the game. The rest of the game has done story exposition through words, so it's incongruous. It doesn't make sense. It feels lazy and rushed, and it feels like you just didn't give a shit towards the end. You're like, okay, we've been working on this game for 3 years that other studios could churn out in 1.5 years at most. I don't know why the fuck it took us so long. Fuck you, stretch goals. You ruined the whole project, didn't you? No. Wait a second. I've said over and over again that Capcom is like one of the shittiest managed companies that I've ever seen. Is that partially Inafune's fault? Oh god, that makes my insides quiver with horror. Alright, Rachel, what's up?
You live without devouring your prey. How?
I eat by plugging into a wall socket.
Falling apart. So cold. I must feed.
Let me just give you a cell phone battery, you'll be fine.
Mission
What was the point of all that? Is there going to be another stage to go to? Like, how far does this Ray expansion go?
Respond. Beck, please respond.
Beck! Beck, are you alright? What on earth is going on over there? Professor? Everything's okay. I'm fine. I battled against an unidentified robot. A female wearing a red cloak. A red cloak?
Our database has no robots on file matching that description.
At least it wasn't a Scarlet A.
Enemy's gone for now. I'll return to base. Good work out there, Beck. Let's go over the details.
There
once
is
you're
more,
back
isn't
home.
there?
All right.
What? Unlocked Ray as a playable character? Okay. I'm confused. Can I just what the hell? Let's do the tutorial level as this Ray character and see what the gameplay is like. I guess would I have to talk? Oh yeah, here's where the story exposition comes in.
12 hours. That's all I have.
Oh wait. So this
Must hold. Must keep it together.
so this is not she's not acting as an ally to Beck.
Cell. It's cells. Maybe the Colosseum would have enough. Will the lunatics never tire of seeing their toys smashing into each other?
The number on your earphone there. Yeah.
Sunder
I
technology.
mean, you're Mighty Number 0, aren't you? So you're the new
Name
Zero.
certainly rings a bell.
Brandish is just a new cut man. You're the real new Zero. Oh, enough, Ine.
So this is Sunder Technologies.
Is this the whole expansion? Like, you get to play the levels,
A familiar sound.
but then you get these still photos with dialogue over them. I don't care.
I have no stake in this human crisis, but it should make for an excellent hunting ground.
Oh, you're so evil. And you'll be just like Beck. You'll weaken enemies and then absorb them with your face. Okay, how does this work? So that's how the air dashing works, and you have a health bar that's declining, which means I need to eat enemies or I'm going to die, right? Okay, so there's effectively a timer, a kill timer. Does every kill just replenish my health bar? I don't know. Do I have other moves that matter? It looks like my dash is in itself a damaging move. I can do this slashing nonsense. I don't know about charging up. I don't have any special weapons. I just tried to access with the cursor menu. This is all so irrelevant to me. I'm done. So people tell me if there's others who know Mighty Number 9 better than I do, and you think this Ray thing is worth doing, fine. Tell me. It doesn't seem like it is.
Ah,
And you're
assorted
not actually
online
going to talk to me about Rachel, are you? And you know what? That's probably for the best.
Attention.
What should we tackle next?
I have nothing more to say. This game is done.
view assorted online leaderboards.
That's how the whole gaming community in general feels about this. A sigh. It just makes me never want to get on the hype train for anything, you know? All right. Let's not be too critical. Or not critical. Critical's not the word. Let's not be too cynical. Because there is one thing I'm hyped for. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I am looking forward to that. I was really hyped for Kirby Planet Robobot when that came out, and I played it and I loved it. Great game. So yeah, it's not the hype in and of itself that's bad. It's just having hype be a letdown. It's like a gut check. It just really fucking doesn't feel good. I'm done. This has been Usually Dead, playing this game, Mighty Number 9, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Final word of note. Be quiet, Sanda. So, little announcement. I know, I'm sorry to bring the real world into an LP video, but my job has begun offering a lot of overtime, which they weren't doing before. I wouldn't get paid for any extra time, but now I can. And it would kind of be financially irresponsible of me not to take advantage of that. The only real time that I can do it is like on the weekends, which means that unless they stop offering the overtime or something else changes unexpectedly, I'm seeing myself placing LPing on a hiatus, which is sad because I like doing it, and I would, gladly go back to Pokemon White, but, being an adult and financial responsibilities and all that, so it sucks, but it's the real nature of life, so I gotta go do it. So, this has been Usually Dead. Thank you for watching as always. I don't know when I'll be back, but I plan to come back eventually. Thank you. Have a good one, and we'll see when we do the next thing. Hopefully it's something that doesn't make us feel quite so nasty and bitter inside.